So your mindset is everything. Um, we go through so much freaking training in the military. It's not even funny. Uh, in all seriousness, screw all that EO and sharps and all that junk. That aside, us combat arms guys, we go through training every single day of our career. So it's all geared around having your mindset right, having your tactics and your skill set right. Um, Starting all the way back in the beginning for basic training and hell phase, you were they were building you to be able to have an internal switch, that you can go from being calm and collected to totally pissed off in a matter of seconds. And they were teaching you to hone that anger, instead of letting the anger control you, for you to control the anger. And that would evolve from there into other emotions. You'd be able to take that emotional drive and use that to get you through the pain that your body was experiencing. And I think the best way I've ever heard it described was on Outlaw Josie Wells. It was a movie, The Outlaw Josie Wells. He said, when things get bad, you're just going to have to get mean. Mad dog mean. And that was exactly the way it is. You're just, to drive through that pain, it's like anything else, You can do an experiment if you want. You can listen to nice classical music while you're out doing PT. I mean, shop it on the Mormon Tabernacle Choir if that's what you want to do. You're going to find it, you get done, you're like, oh, everything's great and the world's happy and I love life and all this great, wonderful stuff, and that's cool. And you can put on some Pantera, some Five Finger Death Punch, and go out there and really just set records, personal records, just crush your PT, but you're going to be just as PO'd as anything and wanting to rip the head off something. Why? Because it's changed your mindset. It's got you focused. It's a psychological focusing of your mind. And that's why psychological warfare guys, they use it for various reasons, that music, things of that nature. They even use it in interrogation tactics. That being said, simply going through life thinking nothing bad will ever happen to me is the wrong answer. And then on the other side of the spectrum, a lot of you guys, a lot of people have the fear that they're scared that something bad is going to happen to them. And I'll tell you honestly, guys, my biggest fear is the fear that I won't act. That's it. When we get down range, that 9 times out of 10 is our fear. Our fear is that we will not do the right thing, and as a result, one of our fellow comrades will die. That scares the living hell out of me. That especially at my level now, here I am in charge of an entire section of men, and I literally can make or break a battle, and I can walk 10 men in their death, or I can pull 10 men out of the fire and be victorious, all in the decisions that I make. The only thing that makes that job easier for me is that I'm trying to do what I believe God wants me to do and walk, trying to walk as close as I can to Him. So that combined with solid training and tactics, and that's the reason why we push ourselves every single day to the limit, to the breaking point. We train what we call train to failure. Nothing's working. The radios have gone down. We have no comms. We got guys dying left and right. Our medic's dead. Our leadership's dead. Everything's gone down. The truck's gone down. Crew serves are jamming. They're down. Barrels burn up on this weapon. Nothing is working, and we train to that point where nothing is working, and we still have to improvise, adapt, and overcome. And that's exactly how we train our men, and because of that, they're able to push that fear out of their mind, get control of themselves, get the right mindset, and drive through. That saying that we have at Tackleberry Solutions, which is live free, die hard, and train harder. And that means that the training you should be doing, you should be pushing yourself in your training so hard, whether it's your PT or whether it's your weapons tactics or what have you, you should be pushing so hard that when it comes to real deal, it's a piece of cake. You're just like, that was it? I mean, I just did a stress shoot last week that makes that look like, kindergartners games. Having a good mindset overall is definitely what's going to get you through a lot of this. And it's what's going to get you through that hard times when it comes to you. So for you guys that are scared, it's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Fear is a natural instinct. But what's the difference between somebody that's got bravery and courage? The guy that's got courage signed up knowing there was a potential, danger there. The guy that's brave, he walked intentionally into the danger knowing there was a good chance he was going to die. So, screw fear. Yeah, I mean, it's a natural instinct, but don't let it stop you. Use it to drive you. Use it to make you better, and use it to work these to learn these tactics, and so that when the time comes, it don't matter how scared you are, you're still going to come out on top. A lot of guys, you'll see these guys, articulated in these movies. Guys like Sergeant Major Plummy, Command Sergeant Major Plummer, cool as a cucumber under fire. It's because he's been there so many times. Just another day. So that's why you train hard. You have that right mindset. Start focusing your mind now. Find whatever emotion you need to drive through that pain and drive through and learn these tactics. And then in the end, you'll find out that you're a heck of a lot better than you ever thought you could be.